Morning, Ben.
You are, surprisingly, as a Conservative, on the other side of the fence compared to Sir Keir Starmer and even Emily Thornberry this morning. You don't think there's a problem with this, do you?
Who told you that? No, I think it's bonkers. I think it's not the biggest political issue in the world, is it? But I mean, why mess with the flag? And the reasoning that they've put behind it, as well as the historical references, 1966 training kit, and all that kind of stuff. You can sort out historical references on a kit without messing with the flag. And I think one of your callers or one of your viewers just then absolutely nailed it. What other country in the world would accept this with messing about with the national flag, the national identity? It's a fairly simple thing. Just leave it alone.
And I think Lynn as well. She says, "Is this?" Playful change, in quotes, of St George's flag by Nike, another stage towards a rainbow flag. I mean, this is the point. Some people initially might think, well, what's all the fuss about it? It's very small, it's on the back of the shirt. But actually, once you start doing this, where could it end?
Well, quite. I mean, I probably wouldn't follow the threads on that kind of theory. For me, it's just a matter of simplicity. There's plenty of ways to show our appreciation for the efforts of the 1966 team to be playful. But if you want to be playful, don't be playful with the flag.
Have you spoken to the Prime Minister this morning or any cabinet members about this? What's their thoughts?
Do you know what? I haven't actually. I caught a tweet from the main party account saying there's only one St George's flag. Which I think is it absolutely nails it. That's we don't need detailed discussion on this one, do we? We just need Nike to do one and mess with somebody else's flag.
What about Prince William as president of the FA? Should he wade into this and come out with any sort of statement? Because he might be listened to.
I tell you what, if I was doing Nike's public affairs and the phone buzzed and it's Prince William, I'd probably change it back.
Ben, do you get the feeling that actually people like the FA and Nike don't give a damn about English football fans? Because we've had Nike supporting Black Lives Matter, which on the surface is a great cause. Of course, you want equality for all races, but actually BLM is all about anti-capitalist, anti-police, anti-Western society. Then we had the taking the knee from the England team. Then we had Harry Kane's rainbow armband, which caused a lot of controversy at the World Cup. Gareth Southgate indicating that England fans who weren't happy with it there was something bigoted about them. And now we've got this situation where you wouldn't find any other nation having their flag tampered with like this. Why is it always England and England fans that are the doormat for this kind of agenda?
Yeah, Ben, you've nailed it. It is. We need to put fans front and centre of football, and in many ways, the story is quite live politically, because last week we brought in the independent football regulator, and one of the real purposes of the legislation that we've laid down is to put fans at the heart of decision making, so that when big decisions about their clubs are made, fans get a say. Now, there's plenty of other great stuff in there about supporting the football pyramid, making the finances fairer, making sure that the owners of clubs are fit and proper and everything. My colleagues have worked really hard on that. Tracy Crouch, Sarah Brickcliffe, they've all worked really hard to get this through. But the thing that highlights this is you wouldn't have thought that a shirt design would be so intrinsic to the direction of this, but this is where we are, and we need to put fans front and centre of football.
But
it happens this week. This is what we're doing with the legislation.
But Ben, we're putting fans front and centre. It's not putting fans front and centre when you're expecting them to pay £124.99 for one of these blooming shirts.
That's insane. I mean, you'd want the shirt to actually score the goals for you at that price. It's utterly nuts.